All right, welcome back to yet another round of the MRL No Assist Championship for Season 8. We're going to be getting ready to go, if you haven't guessed by Pat's outfit already, Vegas. I gotta say, I'm very much looking forward to arriving here. We haven't been to this track in real life yet. It's only going to be a matter of time before we do. I gotta say, it's gonna suck having to watch a race at 1 o'clock in the morning like we did with Australia. Oh man, it's gonna suck. But then again, I bet for a lot of the other viewers who are in Europe and etc. won't be having the greatest time either. Australians will be having a great time because there will be one of like the two races, well, three actually, that will be good within their time zone. I completely forgot about Japan for a hot second.
How dare you forget about Japan, Mage?
Yeah, I can't believe I did. I mean, the thing is, like, I on the calendar, I always forget about Japan, and then Japan happens. So I'm like, wow, that was a good race next year. Oh yeah, right, the track. It's a vicious cycle with that circuit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite a shame because I mean that there's so much history
hmm
in Formula One, and what I'm hoping is Vegas is going to bring in some history itself in the next few. After all, they have what an 8-year contract, 8 years.
I believe
I
that's what I
think it's
heard.
something like that. It's one of the longest contracts now. Although I think Hungary has just recently put in a contract till what 2032.
I think.
Yeah, it's just something absolutely insane. Although it's a good sign because I mean I'm happy to keep Hungary on the track because we can always use a few technical circuits like
Yeah.
that.
Mage, I just see right here?
What?
Full grid, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm very happy to see that going on at this circuit. That I'm honestly very exciting to see. Now, admittedly, a lot of people did give hate on this track when it first appeared, but I mean, this is a nice long track, similar to Monza in a sense. 17 corners around this massive circuit, which a lot of people describe as a dead pig, and I mean, admittedly, when you look at the
Dang.
track view, it doesn't look too far off, but man, just imagine going down that straight under the lights of Vegas.
hmm
Just look at that. The city of just Vice right there. Sin
Yep.
City. Absolutely brilliant. And of course, right in the heart of the Mojave Desert. It's like it's a beacon in the sands almost.
hmm
Like patrolling the Mojave like that almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Ketchen just said no curses today, please. We're looking at you, Mage.
I make no promises.
Should we jump into the race notes real quick before we get started with quali?
Yeah. Let me check some. Okay, for some reason this section is bugged.
Oh, is it?
I'm trying to pull up the specific scene for the race notes, and it is not pulling up.
All right, let me pull
Well,
up on my end so I can
yeah,
talk through it.
yeah, I'll open up on my end as well.
All right, so race notes today. Giants fan versus Nathan. Nathan is behind by 19 points after a 1 week hiatus, so this should be very interesting to see what they do today. Who survived the streets of Vegas? World may never know. It has been very challenging today for every tier. Overtakes on long straights. If you just watch tier one, I mean, you saw Magical Forehead overtake Sketchy Bull for the win on the last straight. So that tells you what you need to know there. And drivers to watch today are Giants fan, Nathan, and it would have been Hokage if he was here, but Mage, pick a third driver for us.
If I had to pick, I gotta say Andy.
Not a bad pick. He has said he has internet problems though, so he might have just cursed him.
I mean, if so, that's just gonna be another one to the counter. We'll
There
cross
you
that
go.
we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
There you go.
Yeah, but we already have a few people out on track as we take a look now. Gotta say, I do love the scenery around this track. They've actually already finished the dome in real life. And I gotta say, I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw the concerts and everything, I thought it was really, really stupid. But
Yeah.
then I actually see it. And like at one point, to advertise the NBA, they turn into a Muir.
Oh, that didn't take long.
You were just on board with him.
Whoa!
Yeah, we were just on board with him in time to just watch that. Oh man, absolutely brutal. But anyways, like I was saying before, they turned that dome into basically a full digital basketball, which I'm not gonna lie, was a really cool effect. I can't wait to see what they
Giants fan
do.
is fun.
Oh yeah, this track is catching a lot of people out. And well, since he lost to irons before he even made it to start a lap, I'm very concerned to see what happens during the race. This is a new circuit, like it is for Qatar, where everybody was a victim of track limits. I think here they're going to be a victim of the walls.
Yeah.
I gotta say, the riding on board Milan right now, absolutely gorgeous going down this straight. I mean, imagine 5 years ago or so, when Daniel Ricciardo talked about racing in Vegas, and everybody was like, "Yeah, that sounds ridiculous. There's no way that would happen." Or Lewis talking about racing in Miami. No, that's absurd. We already have Texas. There's no way that'll happen. Um, who's laughing now?
I'd be like, care to comment on that one?
Yeah, exactly. Just I have no complaints about either of these two tracks because I mean Miami is fun. Vegas, I mean, even if this race in real life isn't the greatest, I think it'll be a great spectacle. This will basically be the West equivalent of Monaco.
Yeah, that's what Christian Horner's been saying. Actually, fun fact: the Vegas Grand Prix, the legit one, will take place on Christian Horner's 50th birthday.
Well, that bodes well for Red Bull.
Yeah, Max wins by like a minute, probably.
Yeah, it's kind of insane when you think about it because Christian Horner is still the youngest team principal. He's been at
Yeah.
that team for, has it been 14? I think it's
I
been.
think.
Wait, no, I think it's almost been. It's been more than 14. It's almost been 20. It has almost been 20. He's been
Jeez.
around since Red Bull took over the Jaguar team in what,
Yeah.
2005, 2006? I think it was 2006.
Something
So
like
he's been
that.
running this thing for 17 years. And he's managed to, and think about it. He starts that team in 2006. 4 years later,
Hmm.
well, 4 or 5 years later, he gets 4 championships in a row, drivers and constructors. Talk
Yeah.
about absolute perfect team leadership there. And a really nice lap from Gibbs and Giants fan. Giants fan a little bit further back. Benzo a little bit up as well. Gibbs looks really good in the Haas right now. We have plenty of others making their way around.
Oh,
Trex puts in
hello.
a killer lap. A 32.092. Very good pace there. I'm curious as to how others are doing,
Well,
such
Chili's coming to the
as
line, and he goes 32.8. So 32s are going all over. Like, oh, we missed catching
yeah,
32.6.
Chili 7/10 down on his teammate. Not exactly where he wants to be. Meanwhile, we have Nathan in the Ferrari making his way around. His teammate, who was absolutely killing it last week, unfortunately, isn't present today. Very disappointed by that.
Mhm. He's
So,
got a good reserve, Joe. He's got Gary. Gary's very quick.
yeah, Gary is a solid driver himself. I mean, I wanted to see if Hokage's pace in Spa was a fluke or not. He is a self-proclaimed like Spa merchant, but still, I mean, is that the start of something really impressive, or was that really just? I mean, if that's a fluke, I really want us to do a championship where it's just Spa for 10 races, and let's see what happens. Because wow, that was amazing.
Yeah, that was really something. But Nathan coming to the line, this looks very good. It's a 32.3, good enough for P2.
Yeah, and you can bet just by this back straight alone, Andy, who I'm running on board with, as well as many others, are going to opt for a very low downforce setup, Monza-esque, I guess you could say. I wouldn't be surprised if a couple people here were daring enough to run 0-0. Moldy Dragon is
Crashed.
out. Yep, he's crashed.
Maybe
So
one
while
more
one
win,
Haas
then we'll
driver is
see.
doing quite well in the top five, hey, the other is already out with plenty of time remaining. Andy, though, what time is he going to put in? Oh, not ideal, but he does put in a 33.3, good enough to put himself just into the top five, a second ahead of P6.
Yeah, and we also have Yellow Snowman finishing a run, nearly impeded by the Asimar of Normbash, but it looks like he's unscathed for the moment. This will not be the top 5, may not even be top 10. I might be wrong, though. I am very wrong.
Yeah,
P6 of a 34-0.
yeah. Like I said, there is that full second gap now reduced to 7/10, but it looks like the top 5 are a cut above the rest, and Alfa Romeo is in a really good spot right now to score a lot of points for their team.
Absolutely.
Yeah, meanwhile, we have JoJo coming out now. This man throws qualifying harder than celebrities are throwing their career this month. So, I mean, I'm very concerned to see how well this goes. Seriously, though, like, well, what is with celebrities this month and just destroying their careers? I don't understand. We have
Is Gibbs
Do
on another run?
I wouldn't be surprised if Gibbs is on another run. He's going for he's
Oh!
yeah, he was almost a second up.
No! There's
And now his
swing.
lap is ruined. Yeah, he went on older tires as well, the same set he used on his first run. That may have been a poor decision, but he's definitely going to go into the pits after losing his full front
Go look
wing.
at Chili. Purple Sector 1 and 4/10 quicker than his last best sector time.
Oh!
Oh, no, never mind. He's out.
Well,
Moving on.
I think we're going to have to start a curse counter for you. Well, we'll see. I'll keep that one in the back of my mind, and
I just watched.
I'll keep that one in the back of my mind, and if it happens again, I'm gonna start a curse counter for you as well.
Midnight, half a second up on his sector 1 time. Don't crash out. Oh, almost invalidate. I'm surprised he didn't invalidate it.
Yeah.
Actually. What does
I gotta
Midnight
say, I
have?
absolutely adored some of this engine. Okay, let's that. There we go. Outfit showcase for that. Please do it, spin.
Midnight just went purple sector 2, still half a second up.
Pat, I think Iris wants you to do a little bit of a spin and show off that gold jacket you have on.
Hang on, I'm gonna wait for Midnight to do this lap, then I'll do a spin for you.
Yeah. Yeah, do a run down the walkway, you know what I mean?
No. Midnight to the line. What will it be? It's P6.
Yeah, almost
Just about
6/10
quicker.
Yeah, solid run.
Okay.
Locks up into turn 1.
Alright, you want your spin, you get your spin. Hang on. We're gonna move computer real quick. I cannot spin anymore. Let my computer goes flying. But there you go, you get your spin.
God, that has so much glitter on it.
I know.
It's like half the stuff that my younger stepsister wears.
And Iron, since I did that, you have to do better than P19. That's the deal.
Okay, we have JoJo going through. That may have been a true purple sector 2. If not, it was at least good enough to beat belongs. JoJo, for once, may not be throwing. Okay, never mind. I spoke too soon. There it is.
That might be a curse counter.
Yeah, that's absolutely going to be one to the curse counter. I thought, oh my god, there may be hope for this man. I was mistaken.
Like, oh yeah, he's on very good. I did.
Yeah, just as I was trying to give him a compliment, and he's like, no, I refuse. Time to throw. Speaking of throwing, Chosen Toby has invalidated his run, so he is not off to a great quality right now. Granted, he still has over 8 minutes, now under 8 minutes left to go. Drunken Shamrock yet to put in a lap. Not exactly a great place for him to be. Moo Irons, though, I mean, if Drunken Shamrock just puts in a lap, he will beat Moo Irons.
Yes.
Okay, so how many laps do you think Irons is going to last? Let's be real.
3.
You know, if there was a formation lap, I would have said he wouldn't even made it to the start.
Ooh, Ketchin not improving on his new run. What about Drix? Drix has found nearly 4/10?
What is this man cooking right now?
He might be cooking fresh hot. How's that not valid?
I don't know. This man is just cheesing the track limits right now. Not that I'm complaining. We love to see drivers pushing the track limits as hard as they can. He is almost hugging the wall right now, trying to get a really good run down this straight. What a run. And I gotta say, I love the sound of this engine as he's starting his way through.
6/10?
Oh, this is gonna be a struggle at this corner. Wow,
That
he just
was
took
very
as
cool.
much of that corner as he possibly could. I almost thought he was about to lose a car there. It looked a little unsteady for a moment, but he's held it together very nicely. I think he's going to be in the 131s for certain. Cross the line! Oh, okay, so congratulations, Drix, for getting pole position.
Well,
Uh,
let's. I would say that now because I thought Nathan was about to be cooking something and he's down nearly 2/10.
yeah, I mean, we'll see. This is definitely a long run down. Who knows? He may be running a little less downforce, but still, that time is going to be very tough to beat. We'll see if anyone will be able to come close. Drunken Shamrock still remains in the pits. Meanwhile, J-Joe he's absolutely on fire right now. He's almost 9 seconds up, or I would be saying that, but he's at a 147, crossing the line. This is not going to be a great time by any means, but he does go up to P13.
Yeah, this is not gonna be a great run for Nathan.
Yeah.
He's about to go to the final corner now.
Yeah, I don't understand. Because, like, J-Joe, he's so great in the race. He's so great in race pace. But then in quali, he just completely fumbles every time. It's frustrating to watch. Belong, though, if... Okay, no, I think that was just up on it from his previous lap. Never mind. I thought he was up 7/10 in Sector 1, and I was about to say.
So like, hang on.
Yeah, oh, Yellowstone, man. I thought he was on a good run, but I think he locked up. Unfortunately.
Drunken's on his out lap, so Irons. If Drunken can do a lap, then Irons will start from the back.
Yeah, I mean, he is in the Latifi car, so, I mean, well, not a Latifi car, but, I mean, let's face it, Nick DeVries is about as good as Nicholas Latifi. They're both Nick.
Yeah.
Close enough. He's in the Nick DeVries car, so, I mean, hopes aren't high there. Granted, Daniel Ricciardo is in that car now, and he's been putting in some work.
Yeah.
I will give him that. He's already done more in that car in 2 races than Nick DeVries did in 10. So.
Giants fans on another run. Our championship leader. Can he cook up anything on this run? He's in P11. This is not good.
I don't practice about mine. So, yeah. Okay. So, Chosen told me he just enjoys driving with the line on. I mean, if you're in 7-6, it would be a bad idea to just try without the line. Start using different markers as breaking points as many do. I would say, you use the distance, like the meter boards, but obviously there aren't any here.
Giants fan, 7/10 quicker through Sector 1?
If that's true, the Giants fan is going to be on a flyer. Freebird is on a flyer himself, crossing the line. Has he found any improvement? No, he hasn't. He is down 2/10, in fact.
That's what Giants fan does here through the Sector 2. It's purple, 1.2 up.
Granted, it could be purple in comparison to Benzos, so...
It could, but still, 1.2 is 1.2.
Yeah,
Drix is retired in the pits.
I mean, I don't blame him. I don't think anyone is going to come close to that time. Nathan is the closest one, and he is over half a second away from that. Giants fan might be able to get in range, but he only goes P6.
Yeah, still a very good job from Giants fan on that run.
Yeah, I agree, but I mean, I think it's pretty clear that he's struggling a little here in comparison to other tracks. I mean, well, he's struggling in comparison to what his usual. I mean, obviously...
Drix just joined the session? Huh?
Right. I think he may have had a glitch, so retired the car, left, maybe.
Got it.
That's what I'm speculating.
Well, we have Drunken on a run currently through Sector 2. I believe that might be a comparison, but still, 111.5 is not a bad time for the first 2 sectors.
Has Drunken Shamrock gotten his groove back?
I wouldn't go that far, because he's not going to get really anywhere near pole.
I mean, still, I think
he could be in the top 10.
I think top 10 is definitely realistic time for him. Going across, he puts the P7.
Absolutely.
Yeah, good time by Drunken Shamrock.
Well, Irons is starting the last.
Mo was on a run. Well, actually, I think he's about to start a run right now. He's got full energy. He is validated, but still, he's going to be able to do this. Chosen Toby, meanwhile, is making his way through. And, yeah, he's trying to be a little careful about this, as he said in the chat. He doesn't really... He doesn't race up at the line. Oh! That's a big hit against the wall. I will not be surprised if he probably got damaged.
He has no front wing mage.
He barely tapped the wall. And it
It
just,
is simulation damage.
I know, but I mean, like, that was a love tap, and the wing just went, I have a beautiful time. Like, it was gone.
uh,
Benzo is out. I think he's retired in the pits.
yeah.
Yeah, that means, yep, and I see why. We have about a minute and a half remaining in qualifying. Drunken Shamrock has enough time to maybe go for one more run, but he's got a lot of traffic incoming. It's going to be his last shot. Giants fan as well making his way to go for a final run. Nathan and Ketchin right now are the closest ones to Drix. Ketchin over a second down. Nathan over half a second down. Honestly, I don't think it matters for Trix. I think he's got the bag. Gozen Toby is going to end up in the pits, having not completed a single lap, but at the very least, we'll be starting P19.
Hey, at least he's not irons right now.
Yeah, Irons is just not having a good time here in Vegas.
He hasn't been having a good time really this season. It's just been rough for him and the Alpine team.
I mean, no. He did well in Spa. I'll give him that. He finished P7 there.
I mean, outside of that, it's been not the best showing.
Yeah, Balam is up almost 8 tenths right now. Well, actually, or that may have just been his run. I don't know. We're about to see. Let's see if he'll find any improvement. He's got a Williams chasing behind. I believe that is. Oh, that's Ketchin. Ketchin might get impeded here, actually, if he's stuck behind Balam the whole time. Oh, Ketchin is just not in a good position.
It would not be a penalty since they are both on flying laps.
Exactly. So just really bad timing for Ketchin. May have been a good idea to, back off.
He's getting a massive toe though.
Balam is backing out.
Oh, it looked like he might have a moment.
Balam was down over 2 tenths in sector 1, so I think Balam just realized, I'm done. And so decided to not impede Ketchin any further.
Oh,
That's
Giantsfan
Gibbs!
went off.
Oh!
Look at Gibbs!
Yeah, Gibbs almost went straight into Mercedes, but instead went straight into the wall. Gibbs
Andy went
is
P3?
Look at that. I called Andy, and there he is on the second row. Brilliant lap. Ketchin is not finding any improvement here, and he almost hits the wall, cutting it very close.
Nathan.
But he invalidates.
Nathan looks strong. No!
What happened?
No! Invalidated.
Yellow Snowman is going to get Yellow Snowman is about to get a very huge toe from the AlphaTauri in front of him. This could be a very good run, good enough to put himself, I think, into the top 5. If it's strong enough.
Oh, yeah.
I think it'll be enough. He just has to nail this final part. Purple Sector 2! Oh! Oh no! The AlphaTauri lost it in front of him! That was Drunken Shamrock, who just completely ruined Yellow Snowman's day. But he's apparently still up half a second. I don't think it's gonna matter. He's going to the pits. Oh. You hate to see it for Yellow Snowman.
P6 at the end.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. JoJo did not throw qualifying for once. It's a Christmas miracle.
Christmas in July?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh my god. That was a very interesting qualifying.
According to Irons, I am him. Because of that P7 spot.
Him. Just him. I think you were just there and nowhere else.
Yeah, I have to say though, that was a pretty interesting qualifying. But I mean, we saw multiple people crash very hard. I'm scared to see what happens during the race.
Yeah, I have concerns.
Yeah, Drix just put in a monster of a lap. Over half a second clear of everybody else. If this says anything about the race, Alfa Romeo is about to have a very good day.
Yeah, there's only both alphas are looking very good. It's a 1-5 for them. McLaren looks very good. I know Major's happy about that. They're 3-6. Those are really the best teams right now. No one else really comes close to that.
Yeah, aside from that, it's all different teams within the top 10, but both of them are not only the top 10, the top 6.
Yeah.
So they're in a very nice spot at the moment.
Drix, you did something. I think you did. Uh,
So
it
you got
looks
a
dry, mage.
Yeah, it does. Got a little bit of time remaining before the race, and I just noticed the Williams pit gun holder, I guess you could say. I don't know how to describe that thing. It actually has a full Gulf sponsorship on it,
Yeah.
which I gotta say it looks kind of nice. Oh yeah, I just remembered. Williams is gonna get that full Gulf livery here soon.
Yeah, they're running it, I believe, Japan and Singapore.
Japan, Singapore, and Qatar. Three
Ah,
races.
it'll be good to see for 3 races.
Yeah, I actually like the livery that everybody voted for. I liked the other one that had a little more Williams blue in it and a little less gold blue, like a
Yeah,
little bit of both.
I voted for that one and it didn't win, but I'll take a golf livery still.
Oh yeah, and it's still distinctly Williams, well, which is nice to see. I love their. Uh,
Yeah.
I hope they just continue evolving this one. I know Williams before had a habit of changing up their livery every single year.
I think this one might be here to stay for a little
Yeah,
bit at
well,
least.
the only ones that didn't change too much were the sponsorship livery, Martin, which
Yes, they did not want to go away from Martini for the longest time.
yeah, and then Williams just further declined. And Martini was like, "Yeah, we don't sponsor you." Also,
Yeah.
restrictions on alcohol
I think
sponsorships.
Duracell is here to stay.
Yeah, I hope
Oh,
it
here
is
we go,
too,
Mage.
and I hope Vegas is here to stay the next few years as we get the 5 red lights on and they're out. Drex is gonna get a pretty solid run, but I think Nathan may have gotten it better. No, he hasn't. Never mind. But that's a jump into turn one.
No way!
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
That's two of the top contenders taken all the
two
way
out.
down. What a dangerous move from Ketchin there into turn
What was-
one. J-Jo takes advantage and is now up into the lead, but he's got a penalty for it. What is a... He's got 5 seconds. There are 5 people with 5-second penalties already. Balam and Norbash both immediately out. What just happened?
Mage, look who's P2.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Huh? What?
J-Jo always has good restarts. Wait, what? Why is it P3? What?
He's P20.
J-Jo?
Yeah.
He's P2 right now.
On my end, he's P20. What the heck?
J-Jo is like, just behind Ketchin, and he's in P2. Nathan is all the way down to P18.
Oh, it just updated it for me. We're good.
Yeah, Nathan is also missing his front wing. Drix, I wouldn't be surprised if he had damage as well. So already that's 2 of the top contenders out of the equation. Whereas Giantsfan, he's honestly not in the worst spot. Andy, though, is missing his front wing as well. We're going to see a lot of people entering the pits immediately out the gate. How much do you want to bet someone is going to be crazy enough to go for hearts and finish the race on them?
Yes. So correction, I will say, Mage, look who's in P3.
Yeah, Drunken Shamrock just from rags to riches right now. After struggling in the first couple of races, he's now found his groove back.
Yeah, looking at positions right now, the biggest winner is actually Moldy Dragon up 7, up in the P11. Haas looking fairly good at the moment. J-Jo's boxing.
Yeah, Hat's looking better than they ever could hope to in real life. That's J-Jo going to the pits. Most likely to serve his penalty. Oh!
Andy!
Oh, that is a double tragedy for Andy. He's going to have to wait for his teammate as well.
He will serve one of them, though.
Yeah, that is one penalty served. But
But he'll
still,
still
look
have
at
5
how...
seconds.
And he's losing more time in the pits. He's going to be in dead last. Well, maybe not. Maybe not.
No, actually, I think that's gonna be Benzo, actually. I say that I'm wrong, maybe? I don't know. It's looking very odd right now because there's a Ferrari. Rebel looking slow. Rebel was very slow on that stop, actually.
I think, well, they had to serve a penalty as well.
Yeah. So yeah, Benzo is last. Andy goes all the way down to 16th. That's not good. Gibbs spun. And he's down to 15th. So Haas, from riches to ruins.
Well, not really. Multi-Dragon is up to P6.
I was referring to the team game here, mate.
Well, no, I'd say they break even from 10th and 11th to P6 and P15.
Well, they were P6, 7 for a moment.
I mean, hey, trade. Look, it's a trade, you know? Like,
Trade.
I mean, yeah, it's like, imagine Multi-Dragon is Hulkenberg. and then Gibbs is Magnussen, and it looks very realistic.
Then why was Gibbs leading last year?
I apologize to all three of K-Mag's fans for what I said there.
Dang, you didn't have to do him like
I
that.
absolutely had that. Now I would have said that Joe may be replacing him next season, but it sounds like Joe's going to sign another contract with Alfa Romeo Sauber. So there are also rumblings of Tsunoda extending with AlphaTauri and Leclerc going for a massive multi-million-dollar deal in the triple digits, apparently.
Benzo spun.
Uh, I mean,
That's already been signed, Mage. That's already confirmed. Leclerc.
yeah, which is insane. Isn't it like $185 million or something insane
Something
like
like that.
Yeah.
From what I keep hearing, it's a 2-year deal, and Leclerc has a 3rd-year deal option. From what I've been hearing.
Well, I think it's a 3-year extension. Which is like, that's insane. He is making each year. They're doing a bit of the math here. He's basically getting paid 60 million a year to suffer from severe depression.
Damn it.
I mean, he has to live perpetually in a state of maybe next year, the next few years.
Right. I've been hearing some more rumblings from Red Bull, though.
Yeah. Checo's is going to have to suffer a pay cut because he's fallen so far behind Max.
That's not what I've been hearing.
Oh, what have you heard?
That he might be given the boot for Danny Rick.
Oh, I believe it. I absolutely believe that.
Who's that? Who just did a car spin?
Nope. This race is completely shaken up immediately. I'm kind of scared to see what happens when this race restarts, and it will by the end of this lap for certain.
Oh man, it looked like there was a car spun there in the hairpin chicane looking thing.
I just realized Ketchen is in the Logan Sargent car leading the race right now.
Let's go! Also, I'm sad there's no Michelob Ultra sponsor on the Williams car like there is in real life right now.
Well, I mean, they only run the Michelob Ultra sponsor on the actual car at certain races because, alcohol sponsorship bans and all that.
Yeah. It is also on their race uniform.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, they definitely got that sponsor thanks to Logan Sargent.
Who do we watch from? Everyone looks interesting to watch from right now.
I mean, Drunken Shamrock is a P2. I kind of want to see what happens with him.
Also, Yellow's P3, Giants, and Chili 4-5. What is this grid? Why is Irons 8th?
I don't know what's happening, but I'm kind of excited. Look at Drunken Shamrock. He is on Ketchen's heels, just waiting for the chance to get alongside. He's going to try and dive into turn 1 as Ketchen runs off. And
good restart.
Yellow Snowman, I think, got caught lacking a little bit. Giantsfan may attempt to dive into turn 1, or Yellow Snowman may attempt to dive himself. He's so quick on a straight line. That is Giantsfan going for the dive. Unfortunately, it doesn't pay off. A little bit further back, I think that's Chanjo around the outside, trying to get past Freebird. He's not close enough, though, and has to back out. Move Midnight and Drix also side by side. Drix just barely remaining alongside Moo Irons. Moo is fighting it back. A little bit more straight line speed for the Red Bull going into the next corner.
No!
Oh my gosh, that's a dive on the outside from Moo Midnight. Could he get past McLaren? No, he can't. With Drix looking for an opportunity. Once again alongside the Red Bull around the outside, now on the inside. He loses out on position to Nathan!
Oh my god!
What great racing we're seeing here towards the back. We have a lot of rapid drivers desperate to try and fight back after the absolute disaster that was lap 1, turn 1. And all the action is coming up right now. Great to see Freebird suffering massively here as Nathan... Oh, Nathan gets shoved into the wall. That may be a little bit of damage for him. Drix goes in between the both of them and gets ahead now up to P12, but there's a massive gap up ahead. And meanwhile, Nathan's getting a good run on the toe. The other man! Oh my gosh, I thought he hit the wall. I absolutely thought he hit the wall. Is it too wide? Could he make it 3? Going into the next turn, that is Gibbs on the outside of Drex trying to get past, but he fails.
Well,
Meanwhile,
that's an
this
opening lap.
yeah, that's J-Jo charging past Chosen Tolby, Move Midnight as well. He's gonna make a dive here on J-Jo into turn 1. Can he make it through? No, he can't. J-Jo fully outbreaks the Red Bull, taking an interesting line as well.
We
But
lost Colby.
oh, that's unfortunate. Meanwhile, Benzo, Gary's in the pits for a new front wing. Meanwhile, look at the speed Move Midnight's got. He's going for another dive here.
No.
Move Midnight is just charging like an absolute madman, really living up to the name Red Bull, but I don't think it's working out too well for him right now as he compromises yet another turn. Tricks going for the switchback on the outside.
Oh my god.
That almost worked, but that is
VSC.
it's a VSC. What has happened?
Maybe I think damage in sector 1.
Wait, Nathan is all the way down in P16 now.
Nathan, what's going on here? I think he just spun.
Oh man, Nathan's having a disaster of a race, which is bad news because Giantsfan is up in P4 right now.
Yeah. Also, since we have a VSE for a moment, I looked back at Midnight's move right before we end. He misses breaking point.
Well, I think it's VSC.
That was not planned. If it was, what were you thinking?
Yeah, Move Midnight, I think he has so much speed he can't even control it. That's how quick he is on the strings right now.
Hey, he's looking good though.
The VSC is going to last too much longer. Well,
Oh,
speaking of, there it is. Now Ketchum is going to continue to attempt his getaway, but Chili is already closing in very quickly. That's Drake's
Drunken's
back in the
ahead of
points.
Chili by 2 seconds.
Oh yeah. Did I see something in the wall there? Oh, that's Moldy Dragon in a very bad spot. He's got Middle Irons on his heels, as well as J-Jo. This is really bad for Moldy Dragon. He could potentially lose position here. Unless he's really fast in the streets like he is right now, but that's J-Jo perhaps attempting his send here. Is he going for a double here? There's no way!
No way.
He almost
Drix
did it.
got through.
Yeah, Moo Irons is struggling for pace as that's another car making its way past, and now he's got another McLaren behind him. Moo Irons is in a very precarious position. Meanwhile, Moldy Dragon is keeping several fast drivers behind. One is wanting to get past him right now. Dejo at the moment can't make his way through just yet, but he's going to have a very good opportunity in just a moment. Oh, he's going for it now on the outside?
Now?
Oh!
I think go off!
That is...
Oh, what are you doing, J-Jo?
J-Jo rejoins very dangerously there as who was it that just went completely off there?
That was J-Jo and Moldy.
Yeah, Moldy just went completely off. J-Jo attempting to move around the outside didn't work because Moldy Dragon outbraked himself.
Oh, VSC again.
Nathan in the wall.
That's why we have VSC.
Nathan is having an absolute disaster right now.
Since when is Giantsfan P3?
He closed the gap to the leaders in front.
Well, I said Drunken was ahead by 2 seconds. He's now ahead by less than a second. Oh,
Yeah,
Yellow's boxing. I think this is the hard call.
Yeah, this is absolutely the hard call, taking advantage of that extra time saved in the pits and getting a new front wing to boot. That must explain why he was struggling a little bit. His teammate in the pits, yep, double stack. And I suspect he's getting a new front wing as well. Yes, he is.
He is.
That explains why he was struggling as well. A lot of people must be like scraping the wall and getting front wing damage, and that's what's messing them up so much.
I will say it was for once, Yellow made a very good strategy call as Nathan nearly hits him, actually.
Yeah, Nathan
all over the place.
An absolute disaster of a race right now.
We're about to go green. That little flicker usually means it's about to end. Tolby's in the pits currently for a set of hard compound tires. Maybe we're gonna end. I don't know.
Nathan slides out of the corner there. I think he's going for a very heavy oversteer setup, and that's what's causing struggles. DRS is re-enabled as the race is back underway. Nathan almost trying to move around the outside of Yellow Snowman. Did not work out for him, however. Meanwhile, Moon Midnight, we saw how fast he's been on the straights. Will he be fast enough to find a way past Drix? Let's
I,
take a look.
I don't think he will. He's a bit too far back at the moment.
I'm not so
Drix,
sure about that. He is quickly closing in. No, he's
he's still
gonna
too far
barely
back.
miss out by the end of the corner. Still, look at how quickly he closed that gap to the Alfa Romeo. Chosen totally gets a 5-second penalty for corner cutting,
That's a bit
but
extreme.
yeah, Moon's gonna get another massive run here. Drix as well as he charges after Camo, who's up at P5. Wow.
What? How's MRK's looking awesome right now?
Yeah, LRK's looking fantastic right now. I didn't even notice that from him. Absolutely brilliant what he's doing right now to try and hold up. Gives a 3-second time penalty. Not having a great time at the moment as Drix gets past. Moon Midnight is also coming up quickly.
MRK was P5.
Yeah, Moon Midnight outbreaks himself yet again, but manages to angle it okay. However, he does lose some time, and he's got 2 orange blurs coming up quickly behind.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, the
Man.
action has been non-stop right now. Chili spins!
Oh no! No, he was hit!
Oh no, he got hit by
Giants.
Giantsfan! He may get a penalty post-race for the contact.
Yeah, that will definitely be looked at if it is reported. That was a definite bump because Chili slowed down for the corner, then all of a sudden he gets bumped and
Yeah.
goes round.
Yeah, Chili, from fighting for the potential victory, is now barely fighting in a points position as Camo is once again mugged for position. Good Midnight, charges past, is now up to P5.
Yeah,
Look at
Midnight's
how
already
late he
back within half a second?
Yeah, Good Midnight is so late into these corners. It's actually kind of terrifying because I think it's only a matter of time before he outbreaks himself and suddenly, well, there he goes, straight to the wall.
Oh, look at the speed here. Look at the speed! That was a purple Sector 3 there, Mage. Purple Sector 3 for Moo Midnight. Very interesting. And who's that going slowly? That's a lap car, Freebird. Unfortunate for her. And that's a safety car. We have a safety car here on lap 9 of 25. This is a perfect opportunity if your name is Ketchin or Drunken Shamrock to pop into the pits and get your free pit stop.
Yeah, full safety car is definitely going to help out with that.
Yeah, the top 3 are the main ones who have yet to pit. I'm going to pull up who hasn't pit yet. It's top 3, MRK, Chili, and Moldy. Everyone else has made the mandatory pit stop. I think it's safe to say, Mage, we've expected that we were going to get at least one safety car.
Oh yeah, I mean, on a street circuit like this, it's brand new for so many people. It would only be a matter of time before that occurred.
Oh wait, this is our second safety car. I'm dumb. POV, you are in pain, big pain. Oh, sketchy. You still got a podium. I don't want to hear it. The top 3 are into the pits. Drix is going to elect to stay out here. I'm a little surprised. I would have thought maybe jumping in for the mediums would have worked for him. But Catching and Drunken going to the medium tires. Giantsfan goes to the hards. There's a ton of people pitting, so bear with us. Andy goes to the softs? What? Mage, those tires are going to die out, if I'm not mistaken.
Softs? There's
Yeah.
no way they're going to make it to the end.
Is he banking on another safety car go soft?
Yeah, if I had to guess, that's exactly the gamble he's going to make. I don't even know if that's going to pay off. That's the worry.
Oh, Gary just retired in the pits.
I think he may be suffering some other form of damage, you know what I mean? That's why he's doing it.
Very unfortunate for him. Have to say though, I'm impressed that we still have 17 cars in this race, but that's Benzo getting a 5 for hitting Gary. That's his AI. Very interesting there. And Gibbs just retired in the pits as well. I say we had 17. We now have 16. Looking at penalties real quick, it's only Benzo and Tolby, each with 5 seconds. I think Freebird's also trying to tell Drix that he would like to get by, so he's not lapped anymore. We'll see if Drix can let that happen. Drix is letting that happen. Drix went off the track. And now Freebird is able to unlap himself. Mate, your thoughts on that?
Yeah, just yikes.
What? That he unlapped himself?
Well, yes.
Well, that was effective.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's why I said yikes. I could feel it was only a matter of time.
I mean, I think it's awesome that Drix did let it go off the track to let Freebird by, but then he just spun it.
I mean, yeah. I'm waiting for the day when Freebird actually has a good race. Unfortunately, I feel like I'm going to be waiting for a very long time.
I feel like we're gonna need a lot of help for that to happen.
Yeah. I mean, this is Vegas, so I mean, you're a gambling man. This is it.
Well, I'm not gambling on this one.
Dude. So, I think the safety car is going to come in this lap.
I think we're gonna get one more lap, actually.
Yeah. I forget. Have we had any red flags at all, or are they just not enabled?
I don't think they're enabled right now because of the glitch.
There's a glitch. Red
There's a
flag?
major online glitch
Oh, really? What is
with
it?
it. Yeah, it screws the order.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, from what I've seen, there's been one where a guy who DNF'd on lap 1 ended up winning the race.
Oh,
So interesting.
yeah. Freebird is moving as quickly as he can. Unfortunately, I think it's gonna go in without him.
We're gonna see. We should get a call right around here. I'm not seeing
It,
a
it,
call.
it, it could be a last minute type thing. We know what the game can do. If they do call it though, it's gonna be in just a couple seconds. Otherwise, we're gonna have another lap.
We're getting our lap.
Yep. Imagine they call it right now. The safety car dives and just crashes into the pit wall.
Red flag. Let me check something real quick. Yeah, we have red flags off for NA. So, no red flags today.
That's good news for Freeberg because they'll have a genuine chance to catch up here, but man, he's gonna have a tough time with it.
Yeah, it will go in at the end of this lap for sure. But just gonna have to wait and see if they do make the call. Actually, Freeber might actually catch up before the end of this lap.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely correct, because that safety car is slow on the straight line in comparison to the F1 cars.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to really hoof it, but I think he could make it at the last possible moment.
Yeah.
At the very least, I think the safety car will just call it as long as he's within the same sector.
Mm-hmm.
And I see so many people struggle at that chicane. Although this was planned to be originally a long hairpin. Which,
Yeah.
in a way, it kind of missed that. But they were concerned about the speeds.
So I actually don't mind the chicane. I feel like it's not that bad.
Yeah, I wish we had a chicane, like, in the middle or something. You know?
I don't
A
know about
little
that.
more.
But actually, Freebird will not be able to catch up in time. He'll be very close, though, so.
Yeah, it's gonna go in without him, and Dragon's gonna lead them off. He needs to get a good getaway, and he's going for it now. Not ideal, but still a solid start. And that looks like Yellow Snowman. And Nathan is charging. Is he gonna go for a double dive into turn one? Oh, he actually loses out, doesn't gain a single position, but he's still attempting to. He's stuck behind MRK, but he does get past Yellow Snowman and is now up into the points positions.
Or
But
illegal overtake?
illegal overtake, if I had to guess. He loses out one position and he's about to lose another to the second LP to Moo Irons, who successfully overtakes the Ferrari. Nathan going off the track, hitting the wall a little bit. Nathan must have more severe damage, if I had to guess. That's why he's struggling so much. I think that turn one impact was far greater than we thought.
I think you're absolutely right about that.
That's the only reason why he's so off the pace right now.
Also, this is catching over the back of Drix. Thought about a dive for a moment. But it's going to hold off, but he has a whole back straight to get a move done here.
Oh yeah, he's going to get a very good run. Meanwhile, this Moo Iron's getting mugged for positions, and that's the Alpine almost getting past the Haas there. Fetchin taking a hold of the lead away from Drake. Drunken Shamrock is charging. He's going for the double here.
He's thinking about it. I don't know if he's good.
He's
No
going
way.
for it. He's going for the double dive to take the lead of the race, but he doesn't pull it off. Still, that's P2 for the AlphaTauri. Drax is now in severe danger of losing even more positions. No surprise, he's on very old hard tires. And that's Andy making his way past the Alfa Romeo to get into third place, but
Was
it's
that
only a
Drix in
matter
the
of time.
wall?
Is it? No, Drax is
No,
up
I
here.
think that was that visual thing again that we didn't see with Nathan.
Yeah, Andy, meanwhile, he's continuing his charge towards the front. Drunken Shamrock is gaining on Ketchin. Did he go for a dive here into the next corner?
I don't know, but Giantsfan's going to. Well, I said that he was until he backed out.
Yeah, drivers have any... Wait.
Oh, who's that time is Drix in the wall. He has no more front wing.
Oh, man, all the top runners are just suffering right now. Giantsman is the only one who I think is in a genuinely good spot.
Everyone up.
This is great news for Giantsfan, because that means all those people he would be fighting are now just easily getting away. J-Jo is going to be desperate to get past this Alfa Romeo. I just hope he doesn't get too... Oh, no! Briggs is out of the race!
Oh my god, that's good.
No safety car.
Huh.
That's another Alfa Romeo off the track. That's Chili! Chili's house! Not out of the race, but out of the top 10.
Yeah, he'll be able to rejoin after this Aston Martin. Good rejoin, unlike J-Jo from earlier.
Yeah, this was no safety car this time. I'm kind of
Interesting.
surprised.
And Andy's in second.
Yeah, but it's only a matter of time before he has to pit. Giantsfan, I think, overall is in the best position at the moment. Benzo's in the race. We now have only 14 left and still no safety car as Andy puts in the fastest lap of the race.
Personally, I would have had a VSC there.
Yeah, I agree. Which would have been a great time for Andy to pit because, oh my god, there's no way he's making it.
Yeah, if he pitted now, he would make it. barely, but he
Yeah,
would.
those tires are definitely going to be struggling.
Oh,
He's
here
drunken
comes
Shamrock.
Drunken though.
Oh, he backs out. I
Uh,
thought he was going to go for it.
he honestly could have.
I'm disappointed. I kind of wish he went.
I mean, he's gonna get that move done. We know that for sure because Andy's gonna run out of tires.
I think he already is.
But
At the
while this is
very
going on, Giants fan is closing up very quickly.
Yeah, he is closing that gap, although JJ's desperate to catch up himself, and he is trying to put in the work, but he's going to have a Red Bull harassing him from behind. Move Midnight is on a good run right now in this race, and he could maybe fight his way through. Chosen Dolby gets a penalty. JJ goes wide! Oh, that is JJ losing out
Ooh.
massively. Nathan is up to P6 now, as JJ just now rejoins in P9.
And safely this time around.
Yep, Chili making his way through. He's up in P11 right now. And Nathan is honestly, I think he does have damage, but he's doing quite well right now.
Yeah, still P6 doing pretty good for the time being. Let's see.
Ketchen puts in a new personal best and the fastest lap of the race. Ketchen is looking very comfortable on tires that could make it to. I think he's going to be struggling by the end, but I think it's doable.
Yeah, definitely. And Drunken's trying to get back under a second because I believe DRS was enabled this lap.
Yeah, what I think is Andy's operating on a slightly higher downforce setup than the others, which is why he's doing so well in the corners, but it is in severe danger.
I think you're right on that. And speaking of that, Drunken has a moment under braking and loses half a second to Andy.
Yeah, which is great news for Giants fan. He's almost within DRS range now.
Yeah, Giants fans starting to push a little bit to try to get within the DRS range. He's under a second. He's got to hang on through a good corner to get it, the detection point, and I don't think he got it.
Yeah, he's out of range, unfortunately. Still, he is going to get a bit of a tow here, which could help him out. Andy, you can barely see that Williams ahead of him. Drunken Shamrock a little bit closer, but right now nobody's close enough to get position just yet, except for JJ, who is rapidly gaining on MRK right now. He's got the RS to give him a helping hand as well. But MRK is looking fast. JJ is looking faster, fast enough to get alongside, maybe even ahead of the Mercedes by the time we get to this corner. JJ pulls it off and is now P8. Oh! Just as I said that. Oh, that's another one.
He was more focused on the move instead of the corner.
Yeah, that's another one to the counter. Just as I say, he pulls it off, he loses it. Oh, that's another one to the counter.
Oh, and Tolby goes off as well. Unfortunate for Tolby. He's had a pretty decent day though, so in P12 right now.
Well, I mean that's less of skill and more so survival, which I guess in a way could be considered skill because I mean he's still in the race whereas 6 others are not.
And he's also in 3rd for the most gain today, so I would say he's still having a good day.
Well, yeah, we have seen position changes throughout this entire race. It's genuinely been baffling, just left and right. People make moves, mess up, make mistakes that just cost them almost everything. Speaking of, I think it's Chosen Tolby who may have hit the wall.
That was Chili.
Chili's going a little bit slowly. Oh, nearly loses the car. He is struggling with his car right now. He's having to fight at every corner.
Yeah, I went on to him a moment earlier before you did. He was spun, had to go back straight, so lost loads of time.
Yeah, look at him. He's really having to fight the car each and every time, having to severely correct his car. I think he must have...
It might be side pod damage.
I think you're right. I had to guess.
Oh, yellow flags. Who's
that? That's an
Freebird?
Alpine? Or no, you're right. It is Freebird. Looks like he's spun in that corner.
Also, I think it's safe to say that Irons is not him.
Yeah, I apologize, Irons. We are revoking your him status.
Mod's asking, is Andy going to the end on those softs? I highly doubt it, because he would get a puncture before that point.
He's trying right now. That's a
He's
crazy thing.
definitely thinking about it, but I don't think they're gonna last.
Yeah. J-Joe, he's in the pits. Wait, he's going on
J-Joe
soft
pitting?
tires.
I mean, a last ditch effort to get
I don't think it's
some
going to pay off.
points. I
I,
don't know.
yeah, because he's going to lose out now to Freebird. Oh, that's Freebird nearly losing it. J-Joe just easily sails past. Not the
Yeah,
ball, but he's got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, didn't even need a DRS to get that overtake done, but it still has a lot of work. And that's Giantsfan getting ahead of Drunken Shamrock. Yellow flags is MRK out.
Could that be the safety car some people are looking for?
Have we hit the limit?
I think we somehow hit the limit, even though we only had 2. Unless we had 2 BSCs. I think that's what's counting. No, Midnight is
Midnight's
out!
out. What? We definitely hit the limit. We hit the limit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, this race is really reminding me of Queen. Yeah.
Little one lights at us.
Yeah. That's what it feels like right now. Moo Irons could actually get points this race simply by watching everybody else DNF. I mean, look at him. He's gaining on Freebird. He's getting past Freebird. Moo Irons is up.
Toby has a puncture.
Who?
Toby.
Toby has a... It's only been 11 laps on these hards.
I think he rubbed against the wall.
I think you're right. Toby is in major trouble right now. He's gonna have to limp all the way to the pits.
I was about to say Toby was about being P10 and a potential points finish, and then I saw the puncture. And that's Andy having a terrible corner, and now Giantsfan's all over the back of him.
Yeah, Andy has to be within puncture range by now on these old soft tires. He's got 2 cars behind, rapidly gaining 1 car behind now as Giantsfan gets past. It is up to 2nd place.
Looking for Drunken Shamrock. He's out of ERS. That's why he's not getting at all.
Oh yeah, you're right. He's completely drained.
And he's draining himself again.
Chili has a close encounter with the wall as he continues to try and make some time here. Moo Irons is going a little bit slowly through this set of corners. Bremer gets a penalty. But I think Moo Irons is going to be able to get some points today.
I think he
as long as he doesn't crash.
Keep it together. Yeah, he's got to keep it together for the last 6 laps that we have here.
Yeah, and Andy's going to have to keep his tires together for the last 6 laps.
I don't know if he's going to be able to do that.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I really...
this is an interesting stat, Mage. Mod just said we're up to 67 DNFs today.
I believe it. I mean,
I believe it. I predicted 60 today.
I mean, this is a new track.
Yeah.
This is a street circuit as well, with a lot of corners that can easily
Chili's
catch
in the
you.
pits. New front wing and soft compound tires.
I don't blame him considering the gap. Speaking of, Andy, you have a massive gap right now. There's time to pit. Please do so now. You're going to lose out on a podium, but at the very least, you're not going to DNF or something.
I mean, you say that, but there's still Drunken Shamrock. Well, actually, Andy just got DRS. Drunken cannot find anything currently.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, Drunken just needs to try and preserve some DRS, but Andy is gaining on Giantsfan here. Could he somehow take the podium away from the Mercedes? There's
Well, I
no
mean, it's not
way.
a podium away, it's P2.
Well, the second step of the podium away. Yeah. Well. Hey. Andy is just doing a killer job right now preserving these tires, but, I mean, can he really do it for 5 more laps?
Why did Freebird just pit for mediums?
I have no idea, but... Oh!
Who was that? Was that Andy? It was. Andy nearly killed Freebird?
My life just flashed before my eyes.
Ay. But yeah, Andy all over the back of Giants fan here.
Yeah, I don't know how he's keeping up right now. That's genuinely insane.
I wish I had the option to look at what those tire percentages are, because I am wondering if he's even going to make it. I don't think he will.
I mean, at this point, I feel like these tires are just going to be the equivalent of what it looks like when you rub them under a cheese grater. That's what I feel like it is. Like,
This could easily be like Lewis Hamilton 2020 at Silverstone.
excuse me, I think you mean the 70th anniversary Grand Prix.
Oh, apologies.
Yeah, because
Apologies.
technically, because of that, well, no, it was a British Grand Prix. Never mind, because Max actually won the 70th, and
Huh.
that's why technically he didn't win the British Grand Prix until this
You
year,
see?
which is
You
stupid.
see?
Yeah, okay, yes, you were right. Okay, I will give you that you were correct for once.
For once, hang on a minute here. Um, Maze, they are asking to change the screen
Yeah, I'll
back.
swap it back.
But Andy's still hanging with Giants fans, so this is gonna be a fun bout always to the end, I think. If his tires can make it.
If his tires can make it. I'm amazed he's even keeping up with Giants fan right now. His tires should be dead in the water, but he's preserving them so well.
Mod net zero emission 2030 cough.
Yeah, I mean, uh, Giants fan has an issue in the chicane that could leave him vulnerable to Andy. He's on his heels right now. This could be very close for this fight for second place. Drunken Shamrock is, I think, gaining a little bit here. Yes, he is.
He's also draining his battery again.
Yeah,
When
he
doesn't
needs to preserve this energy that he's got. Chili
Wow.
puts in the new best lap.
That's a competitive lap. But
Yeah.
here comes Andy. I think he's got it done here.
He's absolutely got it done. Look at the speed difference he's got on the Mercedes. On 12 lap-old soft tires, he gets past the Mercedes and is up into second place. Drunken, please stop burning all your ERS. You literally have 0%. Save up for at least a full lap and then go. Oh!
Save your ERS until it's straight. Save your ERS till the back straight. To the back straight, not this straight.
Oh no, this is really bad news for Giants fan. He could be off the podium at this point. And Nathan is up in P5. This fight for the championship is still going to be close. I don't know.
What is happening, Mage?
I don't know. This race, I did not expect it to end up like this. It's a McLaren off. That's J. Joe once again. He keeps on going off at that specific corner, losing yet another position to Chili now. Who
Yellow's
irons?
pitting? Yellow's pitting. This is a good pit stop here. Very good pit stop.
Yeah, he's got a massive gap. He can easily do it, get away with it, and go for fastest lap as well.
Very good call, Yellow. I will give you that. You've had very good strategy calls today. This is the first.
Yeah, kind of amazing. I mean, well, granted, he's no longer in the Ferrari, so that curse is gone.
And actually, I'm looking at it now. Irons, if barring any mistakes, will get out of here with 1 point.
I mean, yeah, the next closest driver is 40 seconds behind with a penalty, so I think he's got it pretty safe. Chili, new fastest lap. He is pumping in the times right now.
Drunken is barely outside that 3 seconds of Giants fan.
Giants fan is charging past McLaren to reclaim second place. But can he hold on onto it for the final couple laps? I mean, technically, if Andy gets him on the back straight again, oh no, that's a massive error for Giants fan. That should allow Andy to get past on the main straight here. Well, not the main straight.
Look how much Drunken's gaining.
Yeah, Drunken is loving this. Could Andy go for a dive here into turn one? No, he's not going to risk it.
I think he's playing it safe, especially seeing that 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, but all they're fighting and Giants fans' mistakes it's just allowing Drunken to slowly but surely reel them in. He would maybe have an easier time reeling them in if he saved his battery, please.
Save the battery, come on, man. Oh my god.
He's just burning all of it. This man has no ERS management.
You and I have better ERS management than this.
Yeah, and I'm a commentator. Come on.
Oh, we have yellow flags. Who's that? I
It's
think
Will
it's
Irons!
it's Irons. Irons, what are you doing? He's fine.
He's still got
Freebird's
a
still in sector 1.
yeah, he's still got a massive gap for him, so it's all good. It's all working itself out. It's fine. Meanwhile,
Drunken, save the battery.
Catchin's just killing
Save the
everything.
battery.
Yeah.
Jesus, save the battery.
Where we're going, we don't need batteries. That's what it feels like right now.
Well, actually, I'm gonna switch the gap over.
Oh, Dylan
Drunken's
asked,
out of the 3 seconds.
yeah, Mouse is Shamrock at a hall, and I'm listening to the most delayed race engineering commentators. Yeah, I will admit I do have a habit of race engineering unintentionally. I mean, like when I see someone barely having any ERS, I'm like, come on, please save it, please, please. Come on. And Dylan asked when you are going to race again.
In T5, I'm placing T4, which is too fast for me. So, Mav, you're still listening. Could I get bumped back down to T5? I'm
Yeah,
too
bump
slow
me.
in Tier 4.
Yeah, bump me back along with them, and I will probably attempt race again.
T5 and T6 are where my pace is. Tier 4, I have nothing.
Yeah, I mean, and my pace is relative to yours, so
Yeah.
I'm faster though.
No, you are not.
Career mode. I'm
beat
sorry.
you. I run better AI than you.
Well, yes, because you run setups and I don't.
Oh, Yellow did it.
Yeah, yep, Yellow did do that, so fantastic for him. That's gonna get him an extra point in this championship. Meanwhile, Drunken Shamrock is just gonna lose out here. Andy is just doing a brilliant job right now. He's only got a few quarters left to go on these ancient soft tires. Brilliant job reserving them right now, but he's still gonna lose now on second place. Still, third is gonna be a brilliant result for him.
Yeah, and Drunken's going to miss out on the podium, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, he's just losing out more and more. Oh, he finally starts saving his battery while it's at the end of the race.
And meanwhile,
Fantastic.
Andy's now out of ERS.
Fantastic. You know who's been doing brilliantly, though, this race?
Catching.
Yeah, a certain Williams driver has been dominant this entire time. A brilliant result for Williams and Ketchen. He wins Las Vegas GP. Giants fan, after a massive defense, is actually going to lose out on P2 because of his time penalty. Andy is going to take it back at the line. And that's Drunken Shamrock breaking his front wing at the line. Nathan, with no front wing, is going to cross the line to take P5.
Alright, I just sent a message to our top 3 asking them to go to the interview.
Yeah.
Still, I have to give props to Drunken Shamrock.
Yeah, Moo Iron, so long as he just finishes this lap, has another points finish.
Oh no, he got points. He did the percentage mark that he needs.
Well, no, because I mean, technically, if he doesn't finish the race, then
he spun.
You know, just as I said, hey,
no,
if
he will because Toby's lapped. He will get P10.
Well, what about Freebird though?
Freebird's right across the line. He has to check a flag.
Yeah. Oh, Chili crashed? Wait.
No!
Chili did nuts! How? Line? Oh my god. Did Chili just throw away 3 points?
Yes.
Oh my god. He's only gonna walk away with 1 point today.
Oh my god.
That's incredible. Moo Iron's gonna cross the line and he will manage to take P9.
I want to see.
Wait.
Who got driver day?
Wait, he got driver
day.
Wait, and hang on. It said Moo Iron's got P8.
Huh?
Yeah, hang on. Let's take a look. Did he actually get P8?
Hold on. Before we do interviews, we're gonna look at this real quick.
Yes, they did. How did he get P8?
No
Nathan.
way.
Nathan dropped down to P9. What that happened?
Huh?
Nathan is down to P9. Is that a glitch?
Huh?
Nathan is P9. That's what I'm saying.
That's weird. Huh. Oh well. I guess he's P9.
Yeah, I guess so we should
Oh no,
just...
Nathan for me is P5. What you mean?
Okay, then it's definitely bugged. On my end, I'm seeing Nathan all the way
I
down to
have
P9.
I
I think
have
your results are
reversed.
accurate.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna bring in P3, which is Giants fan. All right, Mr. Championship leader, you got us.
I do. Hello.
So,
Well,
yeah, that was an interesting turn of events for you, I guess. Turn 1, lap 1, kind of knocked Nathan out of the running. So that definitely played into your hands. That time penalty you got did not, however, and you had to fight for
No.
position almost the whole time. And despite crossing the line second, that time penalty cost you that spot on the podium. Still, a podium's a podium, and it pushes you further ahead in the lead of the championship. So, how do you feel with that result?
I'm satisfied. I mean, Vegas, I did not think I was going to do good at all. So to bring home a P3 and 15 points is something I'll take. I'm pretty happy with it.
All right. I actually forget what is it.
Spain.
Yes. I would say Spain without the yes, but they got rid of the chicane, so makes me happy now. What are
I
you?
like Spain.
What are your plans or
I
strategies going in?
try to go fast. That's the
Gotta go
that's the
Gotta
fast.
go
main one,
fast.
and not get damaged. That's the key. But
I mean,
no, I don't know.
I don't think you need to worry about damage so long as you're not a Mercedes driver in 2016.
Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna. I don't know how this is gonna race with that without the chicane now. I mean, I don't
Uh,
know if because I know that long straight's gonna be a lot more of an overtaking opportunity, so it's gonna be interesting to see if we can even pull away. I don't wonder if it's gonna be like a guitar where you can't really pull away from guys as easily or not, but I don't know.
I
It'll
mean,
be interesting to see.
I kind of hope it is that you can't pull away that easily. Keeps the action a lot closer.
Right. I
He
mean,
doesn't
I
want it that way, so it makes
He
it look
doesn't
let's
cool.
want
say
that, but we
from a
want that.
driver's perspective, I don't like it. From a commentator's perspective, yeah, that would be great, but
I mean,
no,
yeah,
we'll hope for there's like a middle ground.
yeah. I'm kind of surprised because there were multiple crashes which should have caused full safety cars, but the virtuals counted, so we expired all
Yeah,
the safety cars we had quite quickly. So that
so
definitely, yeah.
the reduced safety car played a role a little bit today, and I
Oh, it's
think
reduced?
improved. Yeah, we switched it to reduce for street tracks just because it's so easy to get damage, and we didn't want
Right.
full safety cars all race. So I think it was a change for the better.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks very. Good
No
luck in the
problem. See you guys.
championship.
All right, see ya.
Thank you.
All right.
All right,
Next up is Andy.
Andy. All right, do we have Mr. 70% softs? Andy,
Andy.
there?
Okay.
Oh, there's Andy.
And Andy. So I gotta ask, how does it feel to be the tire whisperer? Like, I genuinely want to know what you did to keep those softs running for 15 laps and not getting a puncture. And only 70%? Like, that's honestly
Yeah.
impressive. You had to really be easy on those tires often. But I'm impressed you made it to the end on them because there was a hard tire runner who got a puncture on 11 lap old hards. So, I mean, the fact that you were still going was quite impressive. And you did get P2. Granted, it was a time penalty, but I mean, hey, P2 is P2. So, not going to say no to that. Brilliant result. And do you think this is going to allow you to propel forward into the championship fight?
Hopefully. Giants fan is still there. He got P3, so he's not really dropping. He's not really dropping a lot of points. But
Yeah.
yeah, those tires were
I mean,
terrible.
yeah. On the bright side, he is a Mercedes. He is in a Mercedes, and we are going to Spain. And had an interesting. So, you know, it could go well. It could go the way of Rosberg.
Yeah, hopefully we can do as McLaren do in F1 at the moment and propel forward even more, you know?
Yeah, you and your teammate both had a pretty solid race when JJ wasn't going off the track at the exact same corner 5 times. Aside from that, though, both of you did a great job. Definitely a tough time in the beginning, and you had to fight hard throughout, but really well deserved podium. And we'll see.
Oh, actually, I have something to add before
Yeah.
we get Andy out of here. Andy, I have good news.
Okay.
Welcome to P2 in the driver standings.
There you go.
Wow.
You are
Let's
2
go.
points ahead of Nathan.
Okay. Okay. That's nice.
Yeah, you're definitely in this fight then.
We joining the fight. That's nice. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, great race for me today.
It's gonna be. Yeah, thank you. It's gonna be fun in Spain. I really enjoy that track. It was today was just about keeping the tires, you know, softs all the way. But luckily, the setup is it's built towards good tire wear. So hopefully, we can do the same in Spain.
All right, so we'll see you then.
Yeah. See you guys.
See
Yeah.
ya. All right, now our race winner. All right, Alex Albon, you there?
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Well, technically, it was a Logan Sargent car, which I mean, you know, American seats, American race win, kind of fitting, I have to say. I gotta say, you had a pretty quiet race. You got into the lead early on, didn't look back, didn't have much trouble any other way. That was pretty much a champion's drive. The question is this a start of a potential championship fight?
Absolutely not.
Let's
Let's put it that way. I will say I was definitely caught up in an incident, all due to my fault. So I'll see what happens from that. But yeah, once the safety car kind of came in and we dealt with all those VSCs, it was pretty much just deal with, okay, what can I do to hopefully put myself ahead enough that if I end up getting a heavy penalty, I can at least get some points still.
Yeah, fantastic result though. So do you have any plans or strategies going into Spain next week?
I mean, it's Spain, so it should be a fun track. A lot of safety cars usually, and then little to no fighting except for down the main straight. So
I mean, granted,
pretty much keep the tires cool.
yeah, I mean, granted, the chicane is gone now, which means it'll be a lot easier for cars behind to keep up.
Oh, most definitely. With how DRS is in this game, it'll be pretty, I'd say, easy to frog jump over the start finish line. But like I said, it'll be trying to keep the tires cool.
All right.
Yeah, as of right now, you actually leapfrog yellow by like 4 points, so you'll be P4.
Oh, that would be nice. That would be nice. Yeah, I don't know if I can keep up with any of these other guys. I know Giants, he's still fast. I was really afraid of him as I seen him coming through the pack, but luckily Andy, I was fighting him a little bit, so that kind of worked out in my favor.
I mean, still
Yeah.
fantastic result, and we'll see if you can repeat that success next week.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Yep.
All right, bye.
All right, that was one chaotic race, to say the least. Yeah. Honestly, that just makes me look forward to next week, where I hope we don't have safety cars and we see a little more fighting. Because after a while, the race just really started to die down as the gaps just widened. Still,
Yeah.
definitely an interesting race out of Vegas, but I think Spain is going to be even better because the traditional circuit with a new and improved corner that should make the racing that much better. And I think we'll be all looking forward to that next week. Mage?